is good. Let's read. Aradia, Huma GA. Let's hope we find out what her name is so I can put her in the WWE game. Because I have her looks planned out, but I don't know what the fuck her name is. Hi again, Aradia. Oh no. So, I guess tonight is the night you blow everything up. Whatever that emoji is. Is there nothing I can do to change your mind? No. Or yes. Yes, there's nothing. And no, you can't. But you shouldn't pretend as if you believe this has anything to do with the state of my mind, or the decisions it will make or has already made. Yeah, I guess not. I thought I'd be friendly though, and remind you that you do, in fact, have a hand in all the terrible things that are about to happen. Because that's what friends are for. And the fact that what ensues will be terrible is an immutable fact that I am stating for the record, and the fact that we will not be on the same team is similarly immutable. It does not mean that teamwork is what isn't taking place here. Sorry, I didn't follow that. I'll be here to help if you need me. Okay. Thanks. GA is kind of like always been this way, I guess. Why? No! Cursed technology. Why is this so cursed? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Waiting for the apocalypse is so boring. You guess you'll check on Sollux to see how he's coming along with these teams. Is that not Harry Anderson's Y? Oh no. It's running on Crosby. OSB. That's amazing. Is that not Harry Anderson, or am I mixing our references? Oh, well, shit. I have no idea who it is. Oh, it's Bing. Wait. Which Crosby? I'm in stupid mode right now. Bing Crosby. That's what I thought. I thought it was Bing Crosby, as opposed to Bill Cosby. Yes. It was the Crosby top as opposed to the Cosby top. Alright. Aradia, check on Sollux. You then had a conversation we already read, which began like this. With did you set up the teams, and then ended like this with her saying I'm coming up, and then you went up. Aradia, go up. Oh. Isn't that Sollux's Lucis? Why, okay. You wonder what she wants. What's with all these girls bugging you? Bugging and fussling and meddling. Yeah, Sollux Lucis is just floating in midair now. Aradia, get bugged by AG. Aradia! Oh boy, that's way too many of the same letter in a row twice. I know! So we're about to get started, right? Have you tricked Sollux yet? Do you have Mr. Two Eyes all befuddled and flustered in your web of lies? Or Mr. Four Eyes? I don't know. Which nickname do you think would be suitably derogatory in this case, Aradia? How about 8 eyes minus 7? Okay. And then she just goes, nah. I didn't trick him. It's not like that. Okay, whatever. The point is, once you have pulled the finely woven silken mesh over his dumb, different colored eyes, you and I will start playing the game and be the blue team leaders. That's how this will work, right? Wait, do you mind if we are co-leaders? I forgot to ask. I just assumed it was okay with you. I don't care. Great! That's the spirit. And when I bring you into the game, whatever the hell that means, then we can send each other stuff, right? This is how this works? Right? Right? Yes. Awesome! Because I have a present for you. It's a surprise, and it's gonna be great. From me to you. Just from me alone, and nobody else. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll be very thoughtful. Hey, speaking of which, what will the name of our team be? The blue team? No. I know that. I mean the name of our team. You and me. Just us. I haven't given it any thought, nor did I think such a thing was up for consideration. But if you want to pretend we both have a separate team together and name that team, then knock yourself out. I just thought it would be really fitting. Kind of like a fresh start, you know? I don't know. What are our shared interests? I guess I never really thought about this. I guess I'm used to thinking of you as the enemy. There must be some overlap in profiles. Come on! Let's brainstorm! Man, it'll be great. We'll be unstoppable. Surely you must admit it would be nice to rebound from the Team Charge debacle. I never think about that anymore. Oh man, I'm so dumb. Here I am, running my mouth and opening up old wounds, while at the same time trying to make amends. What an idiot. It's okay. Hey, speaking of which, that loser isn't gonna be on the blue team, is he? Which loser? Your old team buddy. No. Oh, thank fucking goodness! I'll talk about dead weight. You made the right choice, leader. I mean, co-leader. I didn't exclude him for that reason. Or at all. You're just not getting it. You never listen. Man, I've got this huge beef grub lodged in my note just thinking about him. I'm gonna go give him a hard time. Let me know when you're live. Later. Don't do that. It's really childish. Wow. Yeah, like, AG is just like trying really hard. That's why the kind of like weird pseudo Valley Girl accent going on I have is like, I feel very appropriate. Like, just trying way too hard. And Aradia does not give a fuck. You're right. That's a missed opportunity. It 100% should have been later. She was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. She wasn't good enough for her. Alright. Be the mysterious spider girl. You try to be the mysterious spider girl and fail. I love her. Her design is fucking sick, and she has a robot arm! I can finally use the robot arm in WWE 2K20 or 2K18. Robot arm powers. Oh, but her horns are different. Her horns are gonna look ugly in the game. I'm not gonna be able to make her horns look good. That suck. Her horns are unique, but... This is the weird hair thing that Jade has, is this exact crescent. That's odd. You tried to be the mysterious spider girl and fail. She's way too mysterious for you to be her yet. Seriously, what's up with those glasses? What's up with the robo-arm? What's her deal? She guesses it's flattering that you want to be her, though. She guess she doesn't mind. It's cool. We'll learn all about her later. Well, fine, hussy. Fine. Let's just be Sollux, I guess. I still have to make Sollux. I haven't made Sollux yet. Sollux, get back to Aradia. I think that's the only named troll I haven't made yet in the game is Sollux. Also, because I don't think I'll be able to make his 4 horns. Aradia, I would like to apologize. I flew off the handle there. It was like the handle was a bald guy going really fast, and I was his toupee. So I'm sorry. It was my fault. It's okay. I hope we are still friends. Yes, we are. So anyway, I think though, even though I quit as leader, I'm still gonna play the game now. Because it's either that or get totally creamed by all these fucking space boulders. Hey, maybe we can make the best of the game anyway, even though I guess we're going to lose? No, I'm sorry. You can't, Sollux. Not yet. Oh my god! You're going to give me shit again? After I crawl in my belly like that, all groveling at you? Like some low-class guy with whatever color blood is lower on the hierarchy than mine? What's worse than yellow? Fuck this confusing caste system. Anyway, screw you, I'm playing this game right now. No, you're not. Trust me. Wait, what is this? Are you hearing that spooky message from the grave? It's just from my ability to give a shit, which just died. This is where you laugh again. Come to the window. Why? Because I'm outside. BS. That took me 100 years to process what the fuck this was. It's BS. Take a look. I don't see anything out there. Come closer, you'll see me. I promise. God, I'm just balls deep in the fecal matter of a wildly incontinent hoof beast, but okay, I'll indulge you. Here I go. Sollux, look out the window. Okay, looking out this lousy, stupid, goddamn window. Lousy, stupid, goddamn psychics. Nap time. Bees! Much later. When you'd finally wake up, you discovered all your teammates are connected to each other and entered the medium. You would be the last to enter. Your long nap would facilitate a series of important dreams that would prove essential in support of your teammates. But here and now, the destruction of your hive would be imminent unless you could quickly establish a connection to the first player of the group and complete the chain. Wow, she just fucked Sollux. That's real messed up, actually, Aradia. Holy shit. Sollux, wake up. The mind, honey. The thumb of it got in your mouth. You do not, under any circumstance, eat the mind, honey. Aradia, you fucked up. Oh, shit. Oh, God. He just went full Cyclops. Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well take a moment to get to know this silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? Enter name. This is a good song. Your name is Nepeta Lejean. Legion? Nepeta? How am I gonna pronounce this? Nepeta Lejean is how I'm gonna choose to pronounce that. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly just a cave. You like to engage in friendly role-playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous! Too many of your good friends have gotten hurt along the way. Or gotten hurt that way. Your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts, and stalk them and take them down with nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to your cave and eat them from time to time, wear their pelts for fun. You like to paint wall comics using blood and soot and ash. Okay, depicting exciting tales from the hunt. And other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him. But someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is arsenic catnip, and your speech placates yourself with the face of your users, who is possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kitty you have ever seen. What will you do? God, am I gonna get to do a woo voice the whole stream? Let's go. Nepeta Lejean. Nepeta, retrieve claws from arms. Ooh. You are always wearing your claw gloves. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or when some prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered unsuspecting prey by everything else. Thanks, Ozzy. Nepeta, scratch Lucis behind ears. She sure enjoys a good scratch. Scratch, scratch. Pounce de Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she go on adventures together in search of the Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Cute, even. Fuck. This has got me fucked up. After learning all about Ponce de Leon as a kid in Puerto Rico, like, Pounce de Leon is great. the Fountain of Cute. You ride your shorepawed mount into the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. It sure will be sad when she dies, but who knows when or how that will happen. We might not even really have the time to find out. Jeez, hussy. Pound steadily on. Oh no, hussy, why? Later there was a cave-in. Did I put... We're at 3 dead Luci. Lucises. Nepeta. Examine computer. You saunter over to your drawing tablet computer. Uses to draw on a computer. It would be cool if this could somehow be adapted to serve as a fetch modus as well. That would be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using now. You wonder what this grumpy fellow wants. Probably something to do with that game. That seems to be all anybody's talking about lately. Oh, we're back to Karkat. Karkat, who just got crowned off stream, Suburb World Champion. And then Jade is the women's Suburb World Champion. And then Dave is still the Twitch champion. Oh, that's amazing that she has to draw her whole input. Hey! She perks up curiously. She wiggles her rear end a bit and then chases something she sees bounce into one of Karkat's shoes. Karkat can't believe he has to sink this low. Karkat can't believe he's asking an autistic girl in a cave to join his team. Karkat mystifies in infinite befuddlement over the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team. I am? I mean, AC says I am, wondrously. Yes, and Karkat can't fucking believe that. Karkat thinks about that a bit and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master. AC gathers all the brick pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Karkat inside. Okay, good. It's good that you're talking about building, even if it's in the most inane possible context. You're gonna be doing a lot of it. Yes, that sounds fun. Okay, what do I do? Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, Gamzee, and Tavros are all playing now. The connection order is ATTCGCCG. We need someone to connect to Toreador and get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she is one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, the only sane one, but she doesn't want to connect yet because of some mysterious bullshit. So I was like, whatever, what else is new? So I guess that just leaves you. Terezi said she had lined you up to play back when she was the fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Tavros and later we'll worry about getting you in. Alright, I will talk to him about that. Oh, AC pauses and wakes up with a little bit of chagrin. I forgot I had to talk to someone else about this. I have been procrastinating. Oh, God. Are you really serious? It's not that big of a deal. This boggles my mind. How could you be best friends with the only guy on the planet who's a bigger asshole than me? Yeah, he's not so bad.
He's scum, but do whatever you gotta do, I guess. Tavros is waiting.
Nepeta, consult with friend on the matter. Is this... yes, this man. Blue boy. What is this supposed to be? Oh, okay. Hey, Chief, with Twitches or Twinly Friskers at CT.
Hi.
CT perplexes over where he put that important wrench that he needed for building a fancy robot or something. He says, now where did that silly old wrench go?
Look, what are you expecting to accomplish with this?
But oh look, CT peeks around the corner to find a very playful kitty has stolen the robot wrench and is now kicking it vigorously with her hind legs.
This is foolishness upon 100,000 prior, equally unsolicited foolishnesses. You'll stop now.
Rawr, you're so lame.
I'm not. I'm fine.
No, lame.
No, I'm not.
Lame.
No.
You've never played a fun pretend game with me ever, even once. Even Carcat does it sometimes, even if he does mean it in a grumpy and insincere way. But at least it's so fun.
Yuck. Don't pollute my incoming data stream with his name, or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk.
I see right through your stupid act. Who are you trying to kid? Look how you go out of your way to use words that have X's in them so you can use those silly percent signs. Or use those absurd words you could shoehorn 100 into, even if it's not strictly replacing glue. You're so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down you are a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with this nose you have no idea.
If you're looking for a loophole which you may extract concessions from me, you'll have to look elsewhere.
See? What the hell?
Nepeta, what did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you'll stop.
Oops, sorry.
Your fraternization with the base classes have loosened your morals. Can't you see this?
No, and I don't care, they are fun. I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't matter. What does green blood even mean? It doesn't mean anything to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to anyone else.
Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you, because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role the mother had in store for you. I kinda hate this guy.
Rawr, you're such a hypocrite. You pretend to be so high and mighty, but I know you're not. And I know you like games. Just look at that little city bow and arrow you always type. It's always there. You never forget. Why would you do that if it wasn't a playful, fun thing? I am so onto you. Oh, it's a bow and arrow.
My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols.
Law, BS.
Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts, held in tremendous regard by the most aloof of classes for centuries.
You suck at archery.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Have you ever even successfully fired an arrow? Like, actually got one to leave the bow?
I think we need to stop talking about archery.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yes.
No.
We will stop talking about archery. The topic is making me sweat.
Ew, you're so gross.
No, you're the one who exercises distasteful practices.
No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and a creep. That's why you're lucky to have me to keep an eye on you. No one else can stand you.
You exterminate beautiful, innocent creatures by the hundreds. I can't condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are meant to be looked upon with adoration.
But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That would be mean.
I guess that's basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a bit unsavory.
Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
You're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games with very high stakes, not the kind played by translucent green wigglers who let loose an excremental surge hard in their wiggler bottom diaper stubs. As it happens, I've arranged to play just such a game tonight. Aradia and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team.
Oh, yeah? Well, just by perchance it happens that AC has a private and sneaky engagement to play this game as well. And by a persnickety twist of fate, she'll be on the red team with her other great friends who like to play their childish diaper poop games.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I forbid this. You will take your position on the blue team with me.
Yeah, right. I will take my position into this funny pounce ball and tackle you.
That's nonsense. You're nowhere even remotely within my proximity that would be necessary to execute such a maneuver.
AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she is rolling around in this really interesting smell.
The thought of you fraternizing, the thought of you fraternizing with and abetting those stink-blooded hooligans strikes me as scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you're too delicate to withstand that sort of corruption. It's forbidden.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you won't.
No, I will.
You won't. You can't stop me. I am telling you not to, and you will be on my team, and that's final. Quiet.
Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you can't actually tell me what to do? It's not like you even have any special mind powers or telepathy or anything.
No, I do not, and yet you will do as I say.
Yes, but we will just see about that.
Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instruction. You're angry, and I appreciate that, but it doesn't matter. Discussion over. This guy's like a grade A asshole. I thought Carcat was joking when he said that this guy was a bigger asshole than he was. But he wasn't wrong. FYI, if you guys don't know what an abusive relationship looks like, it's literally this. This is an abusive relationship. If somebody treats you like this guy treats her, don't do it. That's all I have to say on the matter. Blah. Nepeta, give Tavros the bad news.
She curls up in Tavros' lap.
Okay, I for the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad. The music is blowing my mind.
She takes a long nap and then wakes up and frowns because she has bad news.
Oh no, is what I say about the bad news, not the nap.
Tavros, I'm sorry I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed.
Oh, that's okay. Then I guess you said no then.
Yes, unfortunately. Rark, I'm so mad.
It's probably for the best that you listen to him.
I don't know, you think so?
Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before. Something bad might have happened to you.
Perhaps, but I still feel bad.
I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team.
Okay, thanks. Meh.
Don't do this either. Right? Like, he's probably trying to be nice. But don't do that. This is making me, like, genuinely upset. A little.
You fondly recall your days of far more intensive role-playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you supposed you would select better company. Maybe this game you are playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement.
Tinkable? Some time ago. Flashback. Go back a couple pages? What the fuck did I do? Another page? Oh my god! How did I not see that? I'm so bad I didn't see that. Thank you, Naga, for telling me to go back. Oh god. We're just swimming in dead lucis. No, don't do that. He killed his own Lucis? That's rough. That's real rough, kid. I'm sorry. You stand in your room on a healthy pair of legs and a plucky little outfit. I like this outfit. I'm gonna save this for the WWE game later. You are a low-level boy Skylark, and you wield an inexpensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You're about to play a popular game called Flarp, which, unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious real-world consequences, but that's what makes it fun. I'm assuming this is how he gets crippled. When you activate Flop's Grub, the campaign program for tonight will begin.
Team Charge will duel Team Scourge at... Wow, Scourge? What the fuck did I just do with my voice? We'll duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great. Tavros, contact fellow Team Charge member. Aradia.
Aradia, my grub is laying now, so I'll be ready soon.
Cool, mine too. I don't know where Terezi is though. She's running late.
Oh, should we wait?
No, I'll be here clouding her campaign for her regardless, with or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It will give you a chance to gain some ground.
Okay.
You picked a tough class, Tavros. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play to reach a very high level, but I suppose it'll be rewarding when you get there.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think is most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer.
I couldn't agree more. You might be the only Flarper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember that your Clouder isn't gonna pull any punches tonight. Don't fall for her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah, I won't. Thanks, Aradia.
No problem.
Tavros, hatch campaign. Your campaign's gaming flapstractions hatch out of their eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight. Aradia's pretty great. I definitely saw there that she was being way more outwardly emotional. So I tried to put the emotion back into her voice. Not sure if that came through amazing, but I tried. Alright. Gaming flapstractions. Oh, he still has all his Pokemon cards and eggs and a computer. The fuck is this, a troll Evanescence cover?
They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your Clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario, while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player. Okay, so this is like a competitive RPG. That's cool. Tavros, go outside and begin adventure. You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot, and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest, find treasure, and slay monsters. Your stat bat has bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions, due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You've got to be careful out here. Yeah, because apparently he loses his fucking legs. Also, he's wearing sandals with socks. A little later... Oh, shit. His stats are low. Well... Hey, boys Skytard, are you just gonna stand there all night? Make your move, make your move, make your move!
I just think these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign.
Weak! Weaky, weaky, weak.
Weaky? Is that a real thing? Real thing to say?
Yes, your blatant excuse making is the weakest lame that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice, make your move. Advance or abscond!
I can't abscond. There's no absconding place.
But absconding is what you do best. I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet you couldn't squawk out of in a blazing trail of Cluckbeast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tafros Nitram in an abscond off. He is simply the best there is.
That sounds flattering, theoretically, but I don't think...
Hey! Pipe down. Make your move. Advance or abscond, advance or abscond! Roll, Tavros, roll!
Okay. Hold on for one moment. Sorry, I got really into the AG voice and I screamed into my mic. I'm really sorry. That probably actually peaked it, and I'm actually genuinely sorry about that. I got really into the character, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, the spider thing. I get it. Aradia, hey, are you there? Hey, Terezi, I have a problem.
No one can help you, Tavros.
Okay.
Time to decide.
Where is everybody?
What does that have to do with your present cowardice?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Are you going to roll?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome, no matter what the dice do.
So, you give up?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I going to have to take matters into my own hands to make your move for you?
I thought you couldn't use powers. Like, real life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
But if you are gonna break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? I hate that it had to come to this, but what can I do? Tavros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know better, I'd say I was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do! What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He's everything you are not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever wanted to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that, Pupa? Yes, you do. I can feel it in your simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad. Fly, Pupa! Fly! Adios, Toria, dumbass.
AG, just jump me off a cliff with my brain and my legs also, and now they feel invisible. Wow, I'm sure there was a better way to say that. Anyway, that's all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt.
Hey, asshole! Stop playing games for girls!
Holy fuck. Can I just take a moment? I'm like tearing up a little. How could this unnamed bitch do our boy so bad? How did they do our boy? Thank you, Rice Milk. That made me smile. How did they do our boy Tavros so bad? I'm glad Hussey told us he gets robo legs later, because holy shit, this makes me feel so bad. So, in terms of asshole characters, it's currently Carcat, CTAG at the very bottom, or at the very top of the asshole chart. I think it's AGCT Carcat right now. Like top 3 assholes right now. Whew. Whew. I got emotional. God, I really got emotional there. There's a long journey before us yet. Sure, I will do that. Let's take recursive, are you alive? Play some music while I take notes. I'm gonna go into note-taking mode for a bit. This music makes me sad now. Alright, so
I mean, I feel like this is a good enough qualifier. Alright, let's see. One. Oh, right. Let me just populate this. So we could put AG down here, CT down here. I'm kind of feeling this right now. Let's see. And then we haven't met. Oh, wait. Oh, which one is GA? GA is 5th over Gamzee. And then just because I haven't met them yet, I have to put, what is it, CC and CA down here. And then who's the other? Oh, Sollux. I kind of like Sollux less than Karkat. So I think this is my ranking right now. The only reason these two are down here is because I haven't met them yet, so I don't have an opinion. But these two at the bottom are definitely forgetting about Sollux as a custom. Oh. Oh, also, interestingly, for the WWE game, I was thinking about doing commentary in character voices. And I would totally do Dave and Terezi on the commentary booth, just so that Terezi could go, "Hey, Dave!" Just every 5 minutes. "Hey, Dave, did you see that? I couldn't." Sollux has all of the Karkat energy, but with like self-esteem issues, which is like, oh my god, I need to add position changing arrows. Sure, if I figure out how to do that, we'll do that. AG has mind control powers. She'll probably... Oh, actually, this is a prediction. This is a prediction that's going in Homestuck. This is a Homestuck prediction. That's a Homestuck prediction. That's not a Hivebent prediction. I have a question. I have a real ass question. This is a yes or no question. Did Hussey tell us at this point how Terezi became blind? No?
I'm gonna be generous and put has a hand in, just in case it was like a group thing. Just because it just sounds like something that bitch would do. Oh, you're right. It's probably like her Lucis, because some of them are more connected to them than others, so she probably like emotionally broke at the death of her Lucis. If it ended up that she didn't care at all, I'm just gonna be like, oh well, all right. Because she can hear the dead, right? Aradia can hear the dead. So, watching your guardian die, and then hearing them post-death might be enough to break you. So I think that's what happened. That's my prediction. All right. Let's go back to reading Homestuck. Man, snuck that joke in there. Nobody said anything. Back in the present. Okay, this is Terezi talking to Karkat about the whole conspiracy. Oh, okay, and then AG's here.
Psst. Hey, brave leader.
Oh my god, why are you talking to me?
I had to look it up to get the joke. 10 out of 10. I just slipped that in there. Nobody said anything, so I was like, all right. I'll just move on. I added this. I'll just explain the joke. So I added this at the bottom. I typed this and then I typed this quietly and then close the thing. Yay, Ninja Jeffrey got the joke. All right, now that we've killed the joke entirely, we can move on.
Can I join your team?
Yes, I'm glad you asked, because there is a wide open slot for the most vile, backstabbing sociopath who ever lived. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward.
Vile, backstabbing sociopath? Karkat, did you copy and paste that phrase directly from your personal ad describing what you're looking for in a lady?
Ha! 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 More cagey, cutesy bullshit. Like I'm not up to my lobe stem with that already, having to deal with Terezi. You both must have been insufferable when you were a team. Your opponents probably all just tried to commit suicide after a few minutes of putting up with your fangy grinned drivel. That's probably how it all went down when the shit hit the thresher.
That's not a bad guess. But man, Karkat, you sure are giving me a hard time. I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm twitching a mummified bovine phallus in your direction.
Becoming friends? What the fuck? We will never be friends, moron.
Not even hate friends.
No, more like twitchy-eyed, projectile vomiting, and utter disgust friends while I perforate my bone bulge with a calling fork.
Yes, I'll take it.
Get lost.
Anyway, I was just joking about wanting to be on your team. I am already on the other team. Or the blue team, even. Because colors. Because my text is blue, and the other team is blue, Carcat. So, that's why I joined it. You idiot.
Oh! Oh, really? Wait! Let me count out 8 of these things. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Now I am now an enormous tool forever.
I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, Aradia and I have an arrangement. We will be co-leaders. But really, I will be the leader. Shh, don't tell anyone. What do you think, Carcat? Can you take on 2 dangerous ladies at once?
Yawn.
Come on, aren't you a little nervous that I will oppose you? You should be.
No, you're just a run-of-the-mill little psycho girl. A troll Kagar a dozen. I'll be taking apart the blue team with brutal efficiency. You'll see. You never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I could do. Enjoy the show, sweetheart. Just don't even think about using your mind control tricks on my players. Remember your truce?
Those days are far behind me. Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They've got to be impressionable. Like you.
You can't control me.
Sure I can. I just choose not to.
Yeah, okay.
I find your mind is totally unpalatable to browse. Looking into your brain is like pawing through a smelly dumpster, full of broken glass and razor blades. And poop.
Whatever, don't even try it. I've got the better screwed sister on my team, and if you break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. The funny thing is, she was always better, way better than you, even without any powers. Yeah, that's right, I know your whole story. You were always jealous she could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. Haha, I can tell this burns you, and I can even paw through your dumpster. Chalk it up as another infuriating victory for gutter blood over aristocracy. Oh, what's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speechless, I guess. You're probably crying right now. That would make my fucking day. Hey, look at me, being the one to talk shit at warp speed and then log off before you can reply. Bye, idiot.
So he logs off and then logs back on. Oh, back so soon? Did your thumb slip on the button? I guess you can't get enough of me.
You made me do that, and you know it.
You ain't got nothing on me, and you can't prove shit. Anyway, Carcat, just wanted to say, hearts.
That's fair. How do you prove mind control? This is the pettiest shit I've seen anybody do in Homestuck so far. Oh no, like I know exactly what AG's character is like. So Like, I know exactly who this person is, and that, this is a testament to Hussey's actual writing. Like, let's talk about the writing, because, like, the fact that these characters get conveyed so well that I can put inflections on their voices pretty much immediately, is a testament to the writing. It's not like I'm skilled or anything. Like, it's just these characters are written well and convey their emotions very well. Sometimes you could be confused about how a character might say something and try to say it a few different ways, but it's pretty easy for me to just be like, this is how this character would say this, just because I have such a well-built, like, picture of that character in my head, if that makes any sense. Anyway. Carcat, be the other asshole. You are now the other... Oh god. You decide that we could probably stand to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we see what someone else is up to? Anyone. Hurry. You switch to a vague teaser of the final unseen troll in the nick of time. Final? Are we missing 2 of them? Prod. Cole. Hi. Who are you? Oh, she's probably cuttlefish color. Because it said the word cull. That's all I'm basing that off of. Aradia, go home. You head back to your hive to get the blue team session started. It's been a while. You visit the remains of your quaint rural hive. Your lawn ring and the small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On the night you found your calling, the voices of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly you didn't even have time to bury your Lucis.
I'm always right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
No, that's bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just teasing. But that's fine, because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to be consumed by wild animals is more customary. Aradia, begin session. Music boss. You have an arrangement to begin the session as co-leader with one of the Blue Bloods. You understand this player intends to make a power grab and take sole possession of the leadership role. Such subterfuge is typical of their cast, but you're perfectly okay with this. It's one of the many things you're okay with. You allow your co-player to take the lead and enter the medium first. You understand that the leadership role is essentially meaningless aside from offering the distinction of being the first player to enter. You also understand that entering the game second was always your intention. Aradia, connect to server player. You have a server player connect to you, someone you personally selected for the role. The devices required for entry are deployed. Hey, nerdy person. Love you, thank you for popping in. The kernel sprite awaits prototyping. But unlike all 11 other players, your dead Lucis is not available. You have to use something else. Aradia, Tier 1 prototype. Oh? Prototyping with the frog head before entering the medium would prove to be critical for later success. Just another of many assurances whispered by the dead. You've long since stopped questioning them or doubting the future significance of even spontaneous actions of frivolous desecration. Compelling your non-plus server player to perform this task might have proven difficult. Luckily, your telekinesis and ability greatly magnified through your calling would be sufficient to move the massive object, whereas the game cursor would not. Your server player merely watched in mystification. Oh, she got Nepeta to play. Froggo Sprite. She really just had no idea what the hell was going on. Aradia. Enter. You enter the medium, taking your place in the land of quartz and melody as the Maid of Time. So, actually, full pause on stream right now, or not on stream, but on Reading Homestuck. I took some notes. That I haven't shown anybody yet. Where did I put the notes? Okay. So, I realized as soon as they announced what Karkat was, that there's some sort of system here. And I wrote everything down that I had thought about. What did I just do? Alright, let me just move this over. So we've got Maid. I don't know what that means. But we've got two knights, which are Dave and Karkat. Karkat is blood, John is breath, Rose is light, Jade is space, and Dave and Aradia have time. I probably will later. I'll go back and do that. I did for these guys. For the kids, I did. I haven't done it for Karkat yet. Oh no, I did. Well, fuck me. I did the thing that you said to do, and I didn't even know it. I'm the best at stuff. I'm the best at wrestling. Alright. Meanwhile, your client player has been exploring another world. The Blue Blood has a present for you. The present could not be duplicated via alchemy at this stage of the game. It would cost too much grist, a detail which this player had not been aware of. The player would have to progress to the second gate of their own world, arrive through the gate above your hive, and deliver it in person. Facilitating this delivery was one of the reasons why it was important for you to enter second. Okay. Your server player's confusion is only in part due to learning the ropes of a new game. There is a more significant reason for her befuddlement. While she followed your advice and went through the simple motions of game setup, at no point were you visible on her monitor. She saw your damaged hive, she saw the alchemimeter and other devices she deployed, she saw the strange computing device on the floor bearing the visage of a species she didn't recognize, she even saw a great big stone frog head fly through the air all by itself and become the frog sprite. And though she would ask why, and you would always delay the answer, the fact remained. She couldn't see you. Did I ever just type the word ghost into predictions? Damn it, I did it. Fuck. Aradia Ghostman. You got me on this one, hussy. You got me on this one. This is a good one. Aradia. Type 2 prototype. She couldn't see you up until the moment after the sprite's second prototyping. Because you were dead all along. That's cool. We are all completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow, dead? Really? Like a ghost? Huh? Frog sprite Aradia? Huh. Nepeta. Interrogate Frog Girl.
Aradia, I can see you. That is you, right?
Yes.
Why are you the floating frog all of a sudden?
I'm dead. My spirit merged with the frog spray.
Wow. Dead? Really?
Like a ghost.
Huh. Well, I hope this doesn't make me sound dumb, but I'm completely blown away by that stunning revelation.
You don't sound dumb.
Woo! How did you die?
I ignored the advice of a friend and made some bad choices.
AC wamples up her nose and perplexing at age with vague and spooky answer. But actually, that's good because I kind of think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about.
Okay. Nepeta, could you please keep this a secret?
Yes, I promise I won't tell anybody about it. And by promise, I mean promise, just so you know I'm serious.
Thank you. Ribbit. Whoops. Aradia, be the huge bitch. Fuck, I don't want to be the huge bitch right now. We're having cool times with Aradia was dead 2019, and now we have to go be the huge bitch? Fuck. Huge bitch, blah blah. Are we getting her name? Oh, fuck. Enter name. Your name is Vriska Circuit. You are a master of extreme role-playing. You can't get enough of it. Or any game of high stakes and chance. You have persisted with the habit even in spite of your accident. But then again, you don't have much choice. Your Lucis is very hungry all the time. She can only be appeased by the flesh of young trolls. You cloud campaigns for teams of floppers, utilizing your abilities for orchestrating the demise of the impressionable. Your victories supply with treasure, experience points, and spider food. You are something of an apocalypse buff, which is something you can be on Alternia. You are fascinated by end-of-the-world scenarios and enjoy constructing doomsday devices for the hell of it. You are drawn to means of dark prognostication and the advantages they offer, particularly in gaming scenarios. Your abilities in this department were hobbled with the loss of your Vision Eightfold. And you have since sought alternatives through various black oracles. You consult with these ominous globes, but routinely destroy them in frustration over the puzzling guaranteed inaccuracy of their predictions. Breaking them has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic, and with each you destroy, you add to an insurmountable stockpile of terrible luck. You have to stop. But addiction is a powerful thing. Your troll tag is Arachnid's Grip, and your statements just to be a little over dramatic. What will you do? So I was playing Magic the Gathering a while ago, and I was talking about a character, and somebody was like, "What? You mean like Vriska, the Homestuck character?" Like, no, Vraska, the Gorgon. Who's Vriska? And then they were like, "Oh shit, never mind." But I mean, Vraska is a character, and I love Vraska. She's great. She Gorgon wife. She pirate Gorgon wife. She got cool pirate outfit. Vaska. Anywho, so I guess technically I was spoiled on the name. It's Vraska. Vaska, what's happening? I was spoiled on the name, but then nobody told me what character it was, so. You know of Vraska specifically because of Vriska? That's weird. Alright, so she likes breaking magic 8-balls so much that it's become a kink. She's a real TTRPG nerd. She drew herself looking cool. And has to murder hundreds of trolls to feed her luces. And also has dice everywhere. Vriska, check out cool drawings on wall. Well, I mean, if we're giving Vriska, so when we put Vriska into 2K19, this is gonna be her alternate costume, because of course it fucking is. You drew your own role-playing character for fun, as many floppers are prone to do. She is the best character, and you wish you were her. Oh wait, you are her! Your wish has been granted, probably as a special boon for being so great at everything. Her name is Marquise Spinneret Mindfang, scourge of land dwellers and sea dwellers alike, and worst nightmare to silly boy Skylarks everywhere. She's accumulated more treasure and gained more levels than any member of the Petticoat Seagrift class ever. She gained all the levels. All of them. Yeah! Yeah. She a pirate? Wait, Vraska's a pirate. Wait, what the fuck? This is weird. Is it just troll Vraska, or is Vraska Gorgon Vriska? Oh my god, there's a pirate entrance on 2K19. How much of a pirate is she? Can I give her the pirate entrance? Is she like a super pirate? Cause you like come out holding like a ship's wheel. So like we can give her the pirate entrance, so she come out being a pirate. Oh my god, she has a missing arm, and she put a hook on it. Vriska, proceed to computer. You have a lot to do. So many irons in the fire. Ow! Lousy dice. You just can't seem to go anywhere in your high without stepping on an errant D4. Pointy little bastards. Oh yeah, kind of an eye patch, you're right. It's just your bad luck, you guess. You've had such terrible luck ever since your accident, and it just keeps getting worse. As far as you're concerned, the world can't end soon enough. So you were saying, so many irons in the fire, such a tangled web. It is a web full of flaming irons and mixed metaphors. Tonight is a big night. You have a lot of meddling to catch up on tonight. Bugging and fussing and meddling. Vriska, take dice. You equip your enchanted dice set, the fabled Fluorite Octet. It consists of 8d8, plundered from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. In ancient times, such weapons were employed by roving bands of gamblinigants, deadly marauders with a passion for chance. They all died off though, took too many crazy risks. Rolling the dice will execute a wide range of highly unpredictable attacks. Very high rolls can be devastating to even the most powerful opponents. Of course, with the luck you've had lately, you couldn't make a good roll to save your life. Gotta do something about this awful luck. Gotta catch a break. When you get worked up about stuff, you put 8s in places that don't really make a lot of sense phonetically. Good to know. Also, that's pretty cool. In D&D, the D&D campaign I'm playing currently, I play Wild Magic Sorcerer, so I get this mood. This is the only thing I agree with Vriska on. It's just like, leave it to chance. Vriska, begin meddling. Time to get this show on the road. There are so many people to meddle with tonight. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. Doesn't she realize how rude it is to meddle? You'll fuss with her meddling later. What the fuck? What now? Oh, him. You thought he'd washed his hands of you. Strange timing now that he's bugging you tonight after so long without a peep from him. Who's blankety blank? Also, her sprite flipped and went turnways. So she's blind in a different eye now. Vriska, deal with this guy. Oh, fuck off. I don't know who the fuck this is, but fuck this shit.
Hello.
Oh my god, why are you talking to me?
This is the last time we'll ever talk.
Still sticking with the white text, I see. So smooth and stylish. I forgot how much I loved highlighting it to read all the boring things you have to say. It's like a fun game for super extra handicap retarded people. Like opening a present. Find out what obnoxious thing the mystery tool typed. What is it?
A parting courtesy, I suppose. All the ways I've exploited you were meant to bring about the events that will take place this evening. Knowing this will provide context for the events in your near future, and will affect how you behave in response. These events will be just as important as those preceding it. I've gone to great lengths, you see.
You didn't exploit me. You were just a petty douche with a bad temper who likes to play games, and all I did was humor you.
I did exploit you very thoroughly. It was easy.
So full of yourself.
Have I ever lost a game?
Don't change the subject.
What subject are you referring to?
I'm going to log off in a big huff, and you have to promise not to use that nasty trick where you log me back on at a petty douchey spite. Then we can go back to never ever talking, because man, that was heaven when it was like that.
There's no need for that kind of assurance. I'll be brief. I no longer hold you accountable for any wrongdoing. In fact, I've given your transgression very little thought since the incident. If you acknowledge this amnesty and regard it as sincere, you may begin to find the odds falling in your favor again. This may be essential if you want to succeed on your journey.
Slow down. Man, I am just wearing out so many pens, taking all these important notes. Fuck! Fuck you for ruining all my good note-taking pens and giving me this terrible cramp in my good note-taking hand.
Incredible. The risks you take with your scorn.
But of course, it was your unpleasant, simplistic temperament that made you so easy to control. Vicious and predictable, like an insect. If you could turn a swarm of wasps on a crowd, the outcome is certain. It takes no skilled strategist to understand this. You were in fact a waste of my talents. A primitive expedient. Bleh, what a snob. You're worse than my meddler metal friend. I wonder why they waste their camaraderie on you. I'll never understand it. I thought you said you'd be brief? I'll say one last thing. Though the magnitude of the ensuring destruction resulting directly from your actions will neither be possible or necessary for you to fathom, there nevertheless ought to be a silver lining. The only question is whether you will live long enough to see it. I'm not a gambling man. But if I was, I wouldn't bet on it. Goodbye. Snore! See ya, asshole. Huh. Who this? Who the fuck is this? Okay. Bump. More hollow comebacks, as hollow as wishy-washy as the inside of one of these dumb black globes. What use is all that attitude against a guy who's never wrong? It's so depressing, you can't even work up the energy to smash this stupid thing. Maybe you could stand to have some camaraderie wasted on you, even if it comes from a metal friend. I know, new text color, who dis? Is this troll like 13? Maybe it's, CA? Oh, the M sisters. What? Just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you in cahoots with someone? No. Cahoots! Cahoots, I say. You sure do be saying cahoots. I'm just asking because mine's dead. What? Oh no! How did that happen? It was just her time. Really? Are you sure it wasn't sabotage? I would suspect sabotage if I was you. No, there was no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this. Her Lucis is a mother grub? Huh. She was so cool. You had the coolest Lucis of anyone I know. I wanted to meet her someday. Maybe you still can. Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess that's not so bad a consolation prize. Seeing a big, dead, cool mother grub. Wow. You were so lucky. My Lucis sucks. Why did you ask if she's dead anyway? Do you know something? They're all dying. Or are going too soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we're about to play. If a preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to hold any meaning. But from what I understand, if it is applicable in any sphere at all, then this game holds that sphere. Okay, I don't really get that, so you can go ahead and just think I'm some dumb flighty broad again. I wasn't going to think that. You know what? I don't even think I really understand what I just said, so never mind.
Now you have me a little worried. Man, I hope she's okay. Why would this happen? It's just my luck. Have some died beside yours? And, you know whose, I guess? Huh? Yes, a few. Cawcat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an inauspicious chain reaction. You mean a curse? Sure. Wow, between his curse and my shitty luck, we are so screwed. I am not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I was attempting to illustrate a point in bringing it up. Whew. Oh, there goes another one sailing over the idiot girl's head. Okay, lay it on me. These events are inevitable, and regardless of whatever emotional entanglements obfuscate their significance, they will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Cawcat's notion of a curse is inseparable from his perception of events as intrinsically negative and as tailored to his personal dissatisfaction. And your bad luck is the same way. I believe, anyway. Okay. What would happen if you just cleaned up a bit? Don't you think you would step on a few less hard triangles? Why do you try to help me and stuff? What's the point? It's kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So I have a messy room, big deal. My luck fucking blows, and it's got nothing to do with it, and you just don't even know. Meddler, why are you so meddly, Miss Meddlesome, Miss McFussy Fangs? Because you're dangerous? No way, I'm just fine. Why don't you can it? Every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think? Nah. It's okay to be dangerous. Lots of people are. And dangerous people can be really important. Maybe even the most important sometimes. But it just means there's got to be someone around to keep an eye on them. And if not me, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. I don't like this. Okay, so you're spying on me. Kind of creepy. Man, maybe you should get a life. Or, you know, if you're so high and mighty and think you're so great, maybe you could, oh, I don't know, try and stop me from doing bad things?
Wow, Vriska's like really fucking flustered here. That was like a shit ton of 8s.
That wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, you would regard me as an enemy, instead of merely as a nuisance. And what good would that do? So I'm afraid, Miss Fussyfangs, it must be. Okay, great, fine. I'm gonna go check on my Lucis now, but I'm starting to think you're full of shit, and I'm quite sure she'll be quite fine. You're right. Anything can happen, I guess. But, just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance. Ah! Man, why didn't I just get the last word and sign off real quick like I usually do? Let you sneak that sneaking little ninja quip in there? Ah, it's so mad! Lousy, stupid, goddamn supportive friend!
No, I can tell. I'm starting to see that her environment absolutely is not helping her issues, though. Like, her environment is just exasperating and promoting her issues. Like, her belief on luck as a concept, her having to murder trolls to feed her guardian, she grew up with that, so she thinks it's like just something she has to do. Like, I can see deeper into the character, right? Which is good, because that means Hussy is good at writing. No matter how much shit I give the man, he can write a goddamn character.
You go down like the 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has such a high maintenance Lucis. You doubt it. Homestuck is like Shrek. He has layers. You pass by one of your completed doomsday devices. You promised you'd build it for an especially powerful and influential member of the nautical aristocracy in return for his collusion during your campaigns. Some guy you were in cahoots with. You guess none of it matters now, though. It was tough to build and isn't perfect yet. Luckily, one of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology, and he can be tapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has many irons in the fire as you. You doubt it. It's a cool panel. See, look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and hungry as ever. You guess you're relieved? Yes, of course. Whew, why wouldn't you be? It'd be devastating if anything happened to your dear sweet custodian. She would be absolutely devastated. Oh god, no. Why? Huh. Who lives here? Oh, fuck. Guess there's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore, as long as we're in the neighborhood. Your name is Equius Zahak. It's Hacker Man! Ow, my knee. Fuck, I hurt my knee. Ow. I banged my knee into my desk. Ow. I'm injured, send help. Ow, okay, I'm good. Ow. Your name is Equius. There should be like two O's you hear, but I get it. Zahak. You love being strong. You are so strong, you would surely be the class of the elite legion of rough annihilators. And why such a calling would be quite honorable, you prefer to join the ranks of the arch eradicators. Perhaps the most noble echelon the Imperial forces have to offer. Unfortunately, you suck at archery. You have not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. You are simply too strong. You have broken so many bones it has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. Okay, you have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. Is that a blue character issue? Is this a blue character thing? Like blue blood characters? I'm assuming they're blue blood because they have the color of the shirt. A ghoul soul, I thought you were gonna go, Homestuck, it's like poetry. It has layers. like doing like blank is like blank. It has layers. And then even if the thing in question doesn't have layers or anything, that's my favorite joke. Or one of my favorite jokes. Alright, I'll shut up. You have a great appreciation for the fine arts. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces painted in the oldest and most respected Alternian tradition of nude muscle beast portraits. These striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia remind you of the purest physical ideal that must be sought by anyone who professes a love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, It makes you furious. Hey, Ellenbug. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage, it can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the shit out of them in cage brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually grow back. Your troll tag is Centaur's Testicle, of course it fucking is. And with your bow and arrow ever at the ready, you take exception to lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods. What will you do? Equius check on Lucis. Now where did that craven excuse for custodian go? It makes you furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear, the old boy's made of glass. You're starting to get agitated. Arthur! Arthur! Where are you? Arthur. Recursive. Can I get a stopping point in the next 30 minutes, maybe? Please and thank you. Oh, there he is. He was just prepping an ice-cold glass of nutritious Lucis milk for you. With a thick, foamy head on it, just the way you like it. You cannot hope to beat Arthur and the butler off. He is simply the best there is. Equius, thank Arthur. Like 30 minutes. Equius, thank Arthur. You accept the frosty beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat as gently as possible. Oh shit. So he has the Hulk issue, right? Where he has no fine motor control over his strength. Gotcha. What was it called? Oh, it's the it wasn't that the issue? Wasn't that the driving issue in Twilight? Like the vampire novel? Like they couldn't fuck because Edward would get so into it that he would lose his fine strength control and just murder her. Yes, that was the plot of like book 6 or 5 of Twilight, by the way, if you were wondering. The plot is, I can't fuck you, sorry. So they turn, spoilers for Twilight, I guess. So they turn Bella into a vampire for the sole reason that they somehow fucked. She got pregnant and the baby was gonna kill her because it was a vampire baby. So they had to turn her into a vampire so she could give birth. It's like book 7, I think. I think book 6 is the one where they get married and then there's like a whole chapter of like they ruined a guest house because they fucked so hard. Like the whole guest house. Like the entire house just got destroyed. Twilight, so for as bad of a reputation that Twilight has, it's fucking hilarious to read sometimes. Like get like a really strong drink and just sit down and read Twilight. Don't watch the movies are dreadful, but just read the books. I mean, 50 Shades is just bad. Like, coming from somebody in that community, 50 Shades is exactly everything. You want, a good thing to do is to make somebody read 50 Shades and be like, this is the opposite of what you do. All of the things they do in this book are how not to do a relationship like that. I have issues with both these series. That's fair, Rice Milk, you don't have to. What you can do is read a fantastic fan fiction about Twilight where, like, it's like a self-insert of the author, where she's like kind of autistic and very logical, and it makes the series like very genuinely enjoyable. But enough about Twilight. Let's keep reading about Horse Dick Man. Would you rather talk about Horse Dick Man or Twilight? Let's be real. Two, 2, 2, 6. Okay. Seriously, he's like a soft summer peach. Aww. Equius, drink Lucis milk. Lucis milk is this. Lucis milk is the secret to being strong. Actually, it isn't. You like to think of that, though the truth is you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You were chosen by one of the strongest Lucis species on the planet. It was the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Whoops, there goes the glass, as usual. You see, because I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. Can we watch that real quick? Let's watch this real quick. Pause the music, or recursive, if you can. Okay, so I have to share this with you just because it's one of my favorite things ever. Oh, whoops. And because Dave in the wrestling game shares his last name with this man. So.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning. Cause
Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me. He's not even gonna try.
So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance, minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance.
This is just my headcanon for Equius now.
And add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe.
The numbers don't lie, and they spelled this disaster for you at sacrifice. Oh, I fucked it up. Anyway. Yeah, percent. So the reason I say that is, yes, this is an intelligent person because he can build robots, right? That's not an easy thing to do. But in that video, Scott Steiner got all the math right, but all the logic was wrong. All the additions and everything was right. It was just the logic that was completely faulty. But he's a genetic freak, and he's not normal. Oops, there goes the glass, as usual. I'm saving this just so I can build him in the... He's gonna be the buffest motherfucker in the WWE game. It's not even gonna be funny. Everybody else is gonna look like little, like, sticks compared to him. As usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates. Gotta do something to calm yourself down. Let off some steam. Equius, equip. You mean equip. The little archery practice ought to cool you off, but of course a piece of shit snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, the feel of the brittle wood giving way under the astonishing might of your man grit is starting to calm you down already. You equip it to your half-bow kind specimen, which is pretty much useless. And he's going to shoot bow. I mean, we'll see when we get there. Thank you guys for looking, by the way. I appreciate both of you. You keep a plain old bowkind specialist in the event that you are able to fire an arrow someday, because a boy can dream, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a fist-kind card on handy. You store them all in your strife portfolio. Remember the strife portfolio? Fuck, I can't talk. Remember the strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything, you idiot. Alright, thanks. Equius answer. You proceed to have a conversation you read not all that long ago. It was mostly like this. Yes. No. 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 But when all was said and done, you are quite sure you're convinced your good friend to stay on the right team. Not the team full of degenerates with swill coursing through their veins. You're starting to get worked up again. The routine helps calm you down. Maybe you'll talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason. Though it's not exactly right to call him a friend since you despise him. Your relationship with a fellow is difficult to describe. It should be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same as the word for enemy. That's very interesting and speaks a lot to the culture. Equius, talk to friend/enemy. Oh shit, Gamzee's back.
Have I ever told you what a reprehensible disgrace you are?
Fuck yeah. Only every motherfucking day, bro.
I'm not in a good mood. There are a few things I like to get off my chest.
Motherfucking spill it. Don't be all keeping that shit bottled up like a fucking all shaked up bottle of Fago. Fuck, dog, I'm thirsty. I'm down to my last bottle, and I don't fucking know if I can get any more of this motherfucking magic land. So I don't know.
What you do appear to know is exactly how to maximize my livid contempt for you, with your revolting language and your sense of decorum, at such breathtaking odds with the richness and perfection of your blood. I just hate you so much.
That's cool. I can't be making not everybody happy all the time. If we ever met, I could bake you a fucking pie, and we could chill, and maybe we'd be better bros that way.
And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood with your bottled fizzy sugar and soporific toxins. Maddening. You will stop.
Whoa, I will? How do you know that?
No, you don't understand. It's not a prediction, it's an order. I command you to stop.
Oh, alright, brother. You motherfucking got it.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta show some faith in your friends, because they're all the ones who've been looking out for you. So fuck if you say I'm not doing the shit right, then what the motherfuck do I know?
No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line, and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that, or tell you what you can't do.
Aw, no worries, dude. No worries, man.
It's not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you. And inferior.
Okay.
Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That's not a command. It's just a polite request, I guess. Okay, I could try. But man, I don't know if I can know how to be like a bad motherfucker than any other motherfucker.
Look, isn't that difficult? Just try to be cognizant of your desires and needs, and attempt to regard those around you as simple vehicles meant to bring you about your gratification.
Wow. What?
What are you doing? Right now. It sounds as if you have begun playing with the red team. Is this true?
Yeah! Fuck yeah! I'm all up in the fucking shit of this wicked mystical motherfucker.
I bonked an imp on the head with a club.
And then a little later, I scared one with a horn. Honk.
Good. This is very good. It really pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were lesser beings, toiling in the lower ranks of some hierarchy.
Well, yeah, the underlings. And there's some subjugation involved for fucking sure. But now we kind of settled down, and me and the imps are like sharing some pie. These motherfuckers are pretty dope, actually. I like them.
Okay, it pleases me considerably less to hear things like that. But I've already stated I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct, so I will try to control myself.
Oh shit, bro. I don't want to be all like I'll be like to disappoint you. What can I make a brother fucking shape his shit up? I could make you smile. It'd be the best fucking miracle I ever did a part of. Honk, 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 honk.
Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little?
You mean like role playing?
If it would help to couch it in those terms, then yeah, I guess so. But not the especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional.
I'll try, but I'm not much fucking any good at it, I think.
Just say anything, as long as it's authoritative.
Okay. Hey, you, don't go near the motherfucking ocean, cause I all told you not to a bunch of times. Shit is straight up dangerous, and I'm getting my harsh on about it. This music does not seem appropriate to what's happening, I gotta say.
Decent. I don't live near the ocean though, so it's hard to immerse myself in the scenario.
I can't with this music. I'm sorry. Like, with the undertones that are happening in this conversation, this music is making me giggle. All right. Well, what aren't you all not supposed to do? What kind of mischief do you get your bad fucking self up to?
I do so many bad things. Just awful things. I'm incredibly impudent, and a superior needs to put me in my place.
Okay, well, don't be doing all those bad fucking things, bro.
Yes. Yes, that's good. Like that.
Cut that shit out. I'm so all meaning this.
Excellent. Now, tell me this, High Blood. I've been roughhousing a little too hard lately. I've made a bit of a mess about it, and anyone in a position of authority would surely be about it.
The percent sign.
Cross.
Oh, shit!
What do you make of it? This wretched misbehavior.
Fuck, man. I am so motherfucking salty about all that business you said. Fuck. I'm all like moving my mouth and the wicked noise is coming out in the frontiest way possible. And it's gonna be at your direction, cause that's the direction to be fucking angry at.
Yes. So good. I am presently whipped into a state of contrition, one befitting of our class disparity. But I'm starting to perspire again, so it's best that we stop. Thank you for indulging me.
No problem, bro. It's cool we could all motherfucking open up a little bit with each other. Like bros! If there's stuff you want to get off your chest, dude, like I said, I'm fucking here for a motherfucker. It's kind of like a miracle.
How it's always there, it never goes away, you know? No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I have lots of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate. If you'll listen.
Sure.
Honestly, I'm confused by the social order.
Man, me too. I don't even know what color is what, so I don't bother with thinking on that motherfucker.
See, that's what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome, whereas a member of the most abject, venomous bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms? I find these striking juxtapositions perplexing, and I confess, strangely intoxicating. I wonder if I've gone mad to form such a pact with her.
Wow, I got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Who is she?
I shouldn't be talking about with this. You're the enemy.
Can I just say, of all the conversations I've ever had on Homestuck, that was very much the most blatantly sexual one I've had. I'm sorry. I'm kind of weirded out myself at how good I was at that. I kind of need to take a break. It is really no. It
Stop it. Get some help.
It is extremely mean of him to do that. That's taking advantage. That's 100% taking advantage of somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Like, this is the kind of shit that people are getting called out for on Twitter and shit. No, I'm only apologizing because I felt that I did a good job, and that's a bad thing. Like, this is not the time you wanted the voice acting to be amazing. So a ghoul soul, it depends. It depends on what weird, pervy stuff and like kind of forcing your kinks on somebody is compared to actual literal murder. Sorry. Actual literal
Mass murder.
like where on our scales of things bad is literally killing hundreds of trolls to feed to your mom, or God, I'm blushing. Okay, I'm blushing.
Well, let's find out because they're gonna have a conversation together. So, Vriska, be in cahoots with Equius. Cahoots.
Great! My two least favorite trolls having a conversation together! Fuck, this is exactly what I always wanted!
Just became Carcat for a minute. Just channeled Carcat. I know.
Equius.
What?
Hey, I'm about to meddle with so many losers right now.
How many?
So many. All the losers. All of them.
Good. Use your cunning and venom to make them envy our nobility.
Oh man, was that sarcasm? That sounded like sarcasm.
No. Humorous insincerities for pedantic wigglers.
Psh, I know you never make jokes. I was the one being sarcastic, you stooge. I was being sarcastic about you being sarcastic. Duh.
That's because you're a little worse than me.
The fuck I am! Anyway, hey! Did you finish Aradia's present yet? I'm about to fuss with her, and I want to know if I can keep my promise or if you're gonna make a liar out of me.
It's finished. I'll deliver it shortly.
Great! Thanks, buddy. I'll be waiting here for you.
I'm happy to help, but I don't understand why you're intent on gratifying that worthless peasant.
Because I promised I would, and it's none of your damn business. Man, quit your prying. Always fidgeting and poking and prying.
Fine, then let's proceed with the plan in a curt and professional manner.
Agreed. So just to review, we will let Aradia perpetuate her cute little ploy on Sollux and usurp his power. Usurp his power. Fuck.
Yes.
Isn't it funny when these chumps try to get all tactical and underhanded? It's really adorable.
I guess it is pretty quaint.
Anyway, she makes her little power grab, and that's when we both step in and usurp her as co-leaders. Right?
That's the plan.
Okay, good. Then the best team will be led by the two highest bloods, the way it should be. Or at least the highest bloods who aren't shitty clown worshippers or underwater freaks.
Are you sure about that?
Sound good?
Yes, we're in absolute agreement.
Yes.
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 Stop.
Hey, great! What a great team we are. Hey, you wouldn't be planning anything sneaky, would you?
No, don't be absurd. Are you?
What? How could you suggest such a thing? Man,
No, that's wrong.
so insulting. I'm glad I already remembered that the emote thing was a thing that existed.
Okay.
Perfect. We have the perfect plan, and no one is plotting any sort of double crossings or backstabbery or anything like that.
There are no double crossings up my sleeve. Also, I don't have sleeves. I'm as transparent as can be, and my word is my bond.
I know. Don't worry, dude. I trust you completely.
You know, I can feel you trying to read my mind.
Bullshit. Probably just another one of your many daily rage aneurysms. Why don't you cool your jets and have a glass of Groke's Muscle Beast milk?
Get out of my head. It's making me angry. Try to remember who built your arm for you. Oh God, don't you dare.
Well, that was.
Don't you dare
Friska Mad just sinks into other people's voices.
Robo slap.
Stop it. Get some help.
Equius. Go check on Aradia's present. I completely forgot what page we were stopping on. Is it like in like it's 2235 or something? You delve deeper into your hive, where you store many of your robotic projects. The lair doubles as the caged arena where you battle them. Under the top is the completed gift. You, of course, have no intention of delivering this to your neighbor as promised. You naturally will double-cross your accomplice, just as you assume she had planned to double-cross you. You assume she is assuming the same of you. Business as usual for Blue Bloods. You will deliver it to Aradia yourself to gain her favor, and then double-cross her and take your rightful position as team leader. How ironic that someone of your blood purity must work to win the favor of the lowest sort of peasant. Humiliating. Strangely titillating, even. But in the end, class order will be restored. Equius. Remove top. You know what's amazing? That I can go in WWE 2K19 and give him sharp teeth and specifically remove the exact teeth he's missing. That's a thing I can actually do. That game is wonderful and terrible in all the best ways. You reveal her sparkling new chassis. You have paid a great deal of attention to quality and detail in this model. She is perfect. You don't know what to make of the feelings she stirs, for one would like you to entertain thoughts of attraction for such genetic filth would be utter depravity. Exquisite, delicate depravity.
Such depravity.
Yes, Aradia can have an alternate robot costume. Absolutely. I made Tavros's robo legs, so I could make an all robot person. You can even, because one of the things you could change is material, so you can make everything steel, and then it actually reflects like metal. It's really cool.
Why, Aradia, it appears the red glass of your eye has caught the pink and green glint of the moons and the pedigrees. The sweet poetry almost makes a man forget how the grime that once filled your veins made his stomach turn. If it is a good omen for illicit lovers, could you imagine the scandal if anyone found out? No one must ever know. But worry not, your heart will pump no more of that despicable red sludge. You have been given a new heart. You can be taught the ways of the class you were always meant for. No one is beyond redemption.
A character can have 4 alt costumes, then you could copy the character and give them 4 different alt costumes, but their stats would track separately at that point. So if it's like a different version of the character, then we can make them a separate character entirely and give them 4 unique costumes. So like I could make Dave Sprite as a separate character to Dave, who would just be Orange Dave. Oh, cool, recursive.
Be grateful, dear Aradia. For the first time in your meaningless life, you have met a man with true compassion.
So is he just like toxic masculinity, the character? I mean, I could make Dave Sprite and Dave a team. Do we make Nana Sprite a character is the real question. Like, here's the real question. Do we take this page and make everybody on this page a character? I mean, yeah, obviously the bigotry and the classism is there, but I'm just saying like this sentence, the fact that he thinks that Aradia's life had no meaning until she met a a real man, that's toxic masculinity for sure. Like, it was just this line I was talking about, not the whole thing. The whole thing is 100% like classism, bigotry, like, but again, he's a 13-year-old kid who was raised being told that he is the best. So I can see where Equius gets this. I don't approve at all, but nobody's helping him. I think that's the big, like, if we're gonna take a step back and talk about the big issue with the trolls, is that they have no support. There are no adults on the planet. Who is to tell these kids that what they're doing is wrong? That's true. But there's no one in the society to be like, hey, that's bad, don't do that. Everything in their society is weirdly built to encourage this behavior even. I don't like it, but I suspect, obviously, the point of this is not for you to go, "Aw, that's so cute. I love Equius." Like, the point of all of this is to be like, this guy's a weird, disgusting creep, which is what the other trolls said earlier, that he's a weird, disgusting creep. I suspect there's more to him that we're not seeing, but it's probably nestled deep in the being strong thing. Like, he's become so strong that he has to treat it as like a kink or like a fetish, or he'll be so depressed about it there'd be no point in living, right? Like, what's the point in living if everything you try to, if you break everything you touch, right? Like, it's like the Midas thing, where everything you touch turns to gold. Yeah, a ghoul soul, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going, because otherwise I'm never gonna end the stream.
And just what do you think you're looking at? Keep your cold mechanical judgment to yourself, as if you're on record as spotless. Don't forget who made you. Oh, what's that? My, is that a smart mark you have? That was the last straw. An example must be made of this insubordination. Example with a percent sign.
Oh, you dropped Aradia, robot Aradia. Oh, they just live next to each other? Are these the only trolls that are like literally neighbors? Couldn't he help her with this giant spider that's down there? Robosplode. Oh shit! He hit the neighbors. Neighbors. They hit the dice thing on the thing is like the little pop button on the trouble board, like with the dice in it, and you hit the thing and it pops the dice up. This is actually the point to read a thing. I will send it. Okay.
The catenative doomsday device Cascada is unfortuitously activated.
Okay, what are we looking at? We looked at this. Was this the right page? Oh, okay. Alright, alright. But we did read this page. Allow laborer wasps to collect shadow nectar from protagonists. Then hive ragtime. Fill them with midnight. The wasps have completed their grim labors. The comb throbs with black liquid misery. Once you fill them with midnight, the do-gooders will wish they never left their offices. Okay. I'm not sure what the fuck we're talking about. Oh, and then click this link. Okay. Strike back at the Midnight Crew using awesome dice-based technology. You've been pushed to your limit by the loss of this Midnight Crew. You have no hope of defeating these felons unless you resort to measures of desperation. You call for PFPI's help. I forgot what that stood for. The Future Pickle Inspector something. PFPI conjures one of his most deadly imagined weapons, the Catinative Doomsday Device Cascader, featuring loads of pop-o-matic bubble technology. You press the prime button to allocate the empty Catinator cubicles with bubbles. You roll the 6, the most favorable result. The crucibles are allocated with 6 Cascader bubbles, each containing the D6. Past, future, pickle inspector. Right, because they split. You press the first Cascader. The result is a 2. Not very good, but it's just the beginning. The other 5 Cascader dice are multiplied by this number to become 12-sided dice. The second Cascader is pressed for a resulting multiplier of 8. The remaining 4 dice now have 96 sides each. The third Cascader is pressed for a resulting multiplier of 35. The remaining 3 dice now have 3,360 sides each. The fourth Cascader is pressed for a resulting multiplier of 2,922. The remaining 2 dice now have 9,817,920 sides each. The fifth Cascader is pressed for a resulting multiplier of 5,101,894. The final remaining die now has 50,870,753,280 sides. You roll the last die by pressing the final Doomsday Cascader. This will trigger the weapon on the terrible device and potentially deal up to 50 trillion hit points and damage. The Doomsday Cascader rolls a 1. Shit. We rolled a 1, you guys. The odds of that are very small. Alright, back to Homestuck, I guess. We got 5 more pages to go. The lousy thing breaks. You seriously cannot believe how unbelievably shitty this Doomsday device is. It is a really neat concept, though. I like it a lot, actually. I'd put it in a game, honestly. Snap. Oh shit. Oh shit, Vriska's Lucis is gonna die. Oh fuck. And so is Equis's house. Rip. Is that Lucis's number 4? Five Lucis's. Also, 1. She dead. Shit! Arthur! Fuck, I should have gone to the next page. Alright, everybody. Love you all. We're at 6 Lucises dead. One Aradia confirmed dead. And Recursive's got a thing. To finish it off. More shit.
Midnight Crew, Shadow Comb Rave to Midnight Gospel Act. Thinking the name Midnight Crew is probably an obscure reference to something, you decide to Google it and learn more. But it seems all you can find are references to some Afrobeat Christian gospel group in Nigeria. This is complete bullshit. Hearts Boxcars returns with armlets of colorful Nigerian robes for you all to wear during your spiritually moving attack of social devotion to your Lord, Jesus Christ. Diamond Stroog deals Boxcars a senseless drubbing with his ultra-violent cue stick.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Hey y'all, Vriska here. Just wanting to tell you that thanks for coming to this stream. And don't worry, we'll have lots more of me fucking with everybody soon. Bye.